And we'll have to wait and see how it goes. This is not exactly. Oh my God!
Brawler and Rewind getting that first bar so lightning fast. In fact,
we're not doing this, Aquaman. I refuse to do this with you, Aquaman. If only you could see how much of my eye twitched with that. But here we go. Down 3, keeping the pressure going. Hayatei just keeping the patience, knowing that Rewind has the mobility in his favor. Now, Hayatei opted to go with Brawler, so he doesn't have the instant air gunshots to work with in this matchup.
And there's a hefty 18% command grab.
It's going to do wonders if he can play it right. Oh, very nice backdash. Rewind's not out of this just yet. And just the Superman playing it all out on the line.
Double and gunshot.
Interesting choice to not just duck it and goes for the block instead.
Yep.
Rewind trying to get something going here. Oh, just catches the backdash. Going for the easy damage. Just drops the 1-1-2 ender.
But it was still really good recognition, seeing that he did not have the stamina to get the normal BNB. The big drop though is he's trying to mount a comeback now against Hayatei.
And then what you're seeing a lot from Rewind is he's teleporting close by, but backing off a little bit, trying to catch a whip punish on Hayatei. But just as he knows Hayatei waits for it, he goes in, gets some pressure going, and forcing Hayatei in a very tough spot. But even now, Hayatei switching positions, trying to keep Rewind as close to the corner, regardless of the teleport. Oh, and that 4-1 anti-air is so clean by Rewind. Gonna try and keep him standing. Hayatei opting to break, trying to get this round and get a game 1 advantage. And just like that, Rewind, very nice presence of mind going with the EX Aura there.
That Vicinity Blast is so huge too. And update, Immortal Angel is up 2-0 on Perfect Legend now. Off stream, but it is being streamed over at Perfect Legend's Streamy channel.
So if you want to get the dual screens going, go ahead and check it out. That is definitely a match everyone needs to be seeing. But even here, another matchup of his own, this powerhouse, Rewind, getting a clinic going here in the corner, 36% hard knockdown. Keeping the plus frames going as much as he can. Hayatei with the overhead grab. Cassie down 3 under that mid, so good. And the neutral jump punch, nice get on the right.
Raw reversal flip kick the other way, Hayatei with the read there.
Very nice backdash, trying to stay away from those plus frames. Now you see Hayatei's expecting the down 1 shocker. This grab will not kill, but chip will. And down 3 in the flip kick. Regardless of whether it hit, that would have chipped out. Very nice.
Exactly. Against these teleport characters, just all you have to do to check it is just mash your crouch poke. And that's all you have to do. And they will eventually teleport into the active frames. What he had to have watched out for was the away teleport. Potentially into the big boot, eating the plus frames, but it's not going to matter as Hayatei takes game number 1.
Now here's the thing, Rewind played great. You can't take that away from him. A few key things he really needs to work on, just being careful. The blocks are there, his defense is super on point, with punishes are on point. Maybe start incorporating a little bit more staggers in the grabs. Maybe that's the only thing he really needs to work on. Adding in a little bit more of a mix besides just overheads and lows. But Hayatei showing just how solid of a player he is. There's really nothing else to say. So here we go in the game number 2. Hayatei going with the jump in, gets a clean 2-1-2. Keeping that string safe. Oh, just missing the whiff punish there, the trip guard by Hayatei with the whiff punish of his own, but it dropped. Unfortunately, leaving some damage on the table.
Yeah, and Hayatei already showing great matchup knowledge. As you saw the away teleport, and all you did was walk back out of the big boot range. And that is something that you have to have down, because that big boot can be so oppressive, especially when they do straight using the away teleport into big boot. If you actually block those, you're going to be in for a rough time.
And that was heartbreaking. He made the right read with the armored teleport, but didn't have enough confidence in it to work, and doesn't go with the hit confirm. Now you see the momentum clearly shifted in Hayatei's favor, and the tick grabs are just proving to be too much for Rewind right now.
Round 2, fight.
Now remember, Rewind is no slouch. This guy has come back from some of the toughest down and out, being down 2-0, coming back. You know, this guy is no slouch. Here we go, very nice hit confirm there off of the deep jump kick. And the neutral jump punch, one of Raiden's best tools. Somewhere in the chat, Echo is smiling. And You're seeing just like that.
And speaking of Echo, we got Echo on deck.
Yes, do we really? That's awesome.
Echo against Retro Tech. I mean, no. Star Charger. Echo against Star Charger is actually on deck.
That's going to be an interesting one too. Star Charger's another one that we were talking about as far as points are concerned. Seen there a little bit more towards the bottom of the top 16 highest points. So this next match is really important to him. But Echo not too far behind as well. If he can manage to take Star Charger out, he'll be sitting in a really comfortable position.
Almost had the read with the neutral jump punch on the way down with the EX glow kick. And Hayatei dropping the hard knockdown. Big ol' whiff punish with the teleport.
There you go, just trying to stay away, dealing with the chip damage little by
and
little.
the double down one shocker!
And that was unbelievable by Rewind. If you really take a step back, he knew Hayatei was expecting some sort of grab, so he was content with all that chip damage and came out with a shocking 1-1 tie. Beautiful stuff by Rewind there. Now, here's the thing. Hayatei obviously has a Ronin at his disposal if he chooses to do so. It's weird considering that how close those two games have been. Hayatei might want to stick with Cassie, and he decides to do it. He's sticking with Brawler Cassie day in and day out. So maybe if he goes down this next match, we might see a switch to Ronin, but you know what? He might be sticking with Cassie because he probably thinks Displacer gives Ronin a little bit of a tough time.
Round 1.
So here we go, match number 3.
And starting off with a Vicinity Blast that actually goes Whiff Punish. That is very similar to the Flame Aura, and that it is hard to Whiff Punish.
That was a read and a half by Hayatei. That was absolutely beautiful. To just not only know that Rewind was going to start off the match with that, but to know the strict timing to be able to Whiff Punish that. Shows that he actually knows this matchup more than we might have expected. Oh, just letting the string whip there. We go, the 4-1-2 stagger, beautiful quick, 21%. Has Hayatei.
And the raw back two, here we go.
And another one, Rewind showing you cannot jump on this man. Oh my god, these combos, please.
And gets Hayatei off all the meter if he can actually close out this round. Oh my gosh, what a round from Rewind. Got everything in his favor at the end of that round. Got Hayatei off both of his bars, and now he's going in.
I mean, to be able to read the savage flip kick by Hayatei, that was, you could tell he's got a little bit more confidence going into round number 2 here. Going with the hard combos here, 32% meterless. Beautiful stuff, deep jump kick, air to air. Rewind. Oh, here we go, the switching positions. This is what Hayatei needs to finally get something going there. Staggers. Plus frames. Here we go, down one into another 1-1, knowing that Hayatei is not going to respect the down one shocker.
And the risk again with the meterless flip kicks. Hayatei.
Aquaman, what the hell is happening right now? That was like one of the fastest matches I've seen tonight. We're seeing just about what we were talking about before, about how Rewind is one of the greats as far as adapting goes. I mean, this guy went from having a pretty rough game 1 to now immediately going up 2-1.
I mean, I think Hayatei is as shocked as us that he's actually down in this set right now.
I mean, that was a lightning fast game number 3.
He is electrifying the chat right now as Rewind is on match point against Panda Global's Hayatei.
But if you really want to talk about a shocker, you're taking a look at Hayatei sticking with Cassie even through that. So he's now locked into Cassie for the remainder of the set. Wow.
Starting off with the Vicinity Blast.
For Rewind to go for an empty neutral jump into EX Aura. That's as crazy mind games as it goes. Sitting back here, Rewind having the life lead.
Hayatei gets the hard knockdown here, but he's got to bring the thunder if he wants to try to get back in this match.
This is going to be a tough one, you know. Hayatei may be a god, but going up against a god like this is even harder to deal with. Going for the stack.
Hayatei, self-proclaimed god. Godhood being tested right now.
No match for the true Thunder God here. We're going with this shit damage. Rewind trying to get some sort of downward shocker. Not going to kill just yet. And
So plus in the block breaker from Hayatei, but the raw Superman to close it out. Rewind now on match point.
Now, that was heartbreaking for Hayatei. Unfortunately, didn't realize that a block breaker, even with tip wipe like that, it's almost a guaranteed Superman.
And the big boot from hell.
Making Cassie taste that size 12.
I make violence look good.
Go with the hard knockdown, 29%. Trying to get some pokes here. Getting something going. Forward 2 staggers. Wow, and really actually ducked that hit grab.
He ducked it and then just stood there, not even blocking. That's how you know someone's comfortable.
Hayatei keeping the pressure on his side. You saw there, Hayatei ran in, backed up, hopefully trying to bait out the lightning orb, but unfortunately it did not work. Whip punish on the down 2. Savage Superman, one mix will do it. Oh, but doesn't cancel out the aura, and the 4-1. That might actually do it.
And Rewind is gonna take it 3-1 over Hayatei. 3 straight games after going down the first game.